Good morning, guys. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I just got my contacts in, got myself somewhat dressed. Still am in pajama pants. I refuse to change out of pajama pants until it's absolutely necessary. The majority of the time, I'm doing stuff that involves being a makeup artist. And that's mainly what my content's been on this channel for a while, since like 2020. Well, I wanted it to be a little bit different, so you are still going to do a day in the life with me and follow me around for today, but I figured that I might as well show you what my realistic day in the life actually looks like now that I have my esthetician's license and I'm doing services out of my in-home studio that I have. I gave you a little mini tour last time, and I'm going to be uploading like a full tour of the studio whenever I have enough energy to do so. So if you haven't checked out the last video that I uploaded, then go ahead and check that out. Scratch that. I think the podcast episode might be last video, and then I think the video with the tour is the one before that. It's when I took the esthetician state board, and obviously I passed, so I'm super excited, and I've just been nonstop trying to obtain as much knowledge as possible and really getting into this field. There's a lot to know. It's kind of like one of those things where you start a new job and you're trying to learn as much as you can, and things just like aren't sticking. It's finally getting to the point where some things are starting to stick, but there's some things where I'm like totally lost. Oh my god, I look so sleepy. What the hell? Also, I just realized there was like something on my forehead, so if you guys can see that the whole entire time, I'm so sorry. It's going to be a very busy day. I have 3 different appointments, and you guys are probably going to be like, yeah, that's really not like that many people compared to like fully booked estheticians. But keep in mind that I like just launched my business. I mean, as in like the end of July, and it's currently August 29th. Yeah, it's August 29th. So it's only been not even a month since I've launched my business, and I didn't actually start taking appointments until I passed my state boards. So yeah, it's only been like, what, a couple weeks now since I've taken people at my studio, and I'm already fully booked for August, which is kind of crazy. And then I'm getting booked for September. But yeah, I've at least had like 2 or 3 appointments during the week, and I'm really happy about it. Okay, I want to tell you the agenda for today. I currently have a portable table right now, and it collapses. So unfortunately, because of the way that the services are working today and the order of them, I'm gonna have to collapse the table, flip it into a makeup studio, and then flip it again into an esthetician studio again. So it's gonna be a lot of transporting the table around today, which is gonna be fun, but it is already set up right now, so at least I don't have to like set it up. Number 1, I have a brow wax and an underarm wax with a client that I have actually been seeing at school for the longest time. She's already come here once for a leg wax. I'm mainly only doing waxing services for people that have previously done it with me. Otherwise than that though, I'm not promoting it. Like, I just don't like waxing services that much. So the second appointment though is going to be a bridal preview. I actually already met this bride on Monday, like this past Monday, because we did a dermaplaning facial on her. And I'm hoping everything went well. Like, I mean, it did go super well on the actual day of. I just never know how people exactly are going to take care of their skin. Like with dermaplaning, you have to keep your skin very, very moisturized and kind of be aware of the fact that your skin's going to be more sensitive because you took off like the hair on your face and it doesn't have any protection now. I did leave her with a really detailed set of instructions for aftercare. So hopefully she followed it, and if she did, I'm sure she's having a great experience now. But I can't wait to touch base with her today when I meet her for the bridal preview. We just wanted to do it enough in advance that like makeup would be okay on top of it. Gonna do that, and then the last appointment that I have is a full body massage. Enough of me talking. I have to go ahead and start getting ready. And I technically don't have to get wax pots heated up until like an hour before the appointment, but I just want to make sure that they're all nice and ready to go. I mean, it doesn't really hurt. This is the studio, by the way. Just to let you guys know, this is what it looks like. So proud of it. It's my baby. But yeah, this is my table though. And then it does have like a folding point in between it, so this whole entire thing does collapse. It is very heavy, so I do eventually want to have a table that I can permanently just have, but until I get a separate studio for makeup and also aesthetic services, I'm probably not going to be able to do anything about this. I just have this like vinyl wax sheet on here right now. I already set it up yesterday just so I wouldn't have to deal with it this morning, but at least like with waxing, it's fairly easy to set up your table. It's not like you have to have blankets and sheets and towels and everything. It's literally just like one sheet. But this vinyl is really nice though. I got it from the same company as I got this table from. I believe I got it from the Master Massage Equipment. I really love it a lot. Like, it's very durable. This is my wax pot, and the wax pot is from Black Coral Wax. It looks like this. And I'm not sure if they're actually discontinuing their wax pots or what's going on. But the dual wax warmers used to come in all of their colors that their hard waxes come in. So it was like black, pink, white, and blue. And I would have loved to get either a white or a black wax warmer, but they were all sold out. So I have this blue one, but it obviously is a really, really light blue color. So it doesn't like clash or anything. And I don't have it out all the time because I don't wax normally. It's not like I display it anywhere. But yeah, I have my hard wax in here, which obviously is not melted down yet. So that's the Plumeria hard wax, and I have just barely enough to get through an underarm wax right now. And then this is the hibiscus soft wax, and unfortunately this one I think got discontinued off their website, and I'm so sad because it smells really good. It's almost like a candy sweet sort of smell. So I went onto their website and had to reorder waxes because I'm gonna be out here. Yeah, so I had to order Lanakai or something like that. All of them have like Hawaiian names, but the Lanakai one is like a light blue color, kind of similar to this wax spot color. And then there's also one that's a lavender soft wax that's meant for sensitive skin. But yeah, I think that the Lanakai is probably going to be similar to the hibiscus one because it's like a gel honey-like wax. And then the lavender one is more of a cream wax. Then I have all my waxing supplies down below. And this is also my facial cart too, so like I'll change this out whenever I have facials. So yeah, I have the Satin Smooth line, the cleanser, the Azaline solution, which I do as in replace of aloe, and then I use almond oil, like the Satin Smooth one, to remove any wax residue if it's like really hanging on there. And also my Johnson's baby powder too. These drawers right here are kind of just backstock for some of my products that I need. This last drawer is all my waxing supplies. It's kind of a hot mess right now and not like fully stocked because again, I don't do waxing all the time. I've been using these dental bibs for waxing sheets. We used to use towels at the school, but the towels got super dirty. If you're soft waxing, there's wax that gets all over them and it's just a hot mess. So instead, I got these dental bibs. They obviously don't bleed through because they're meant to not be absorbent or anything. And so I can get wax all over them, and then at the end, I can literally just ball it up and throw it in the trash. So it's actually really nice. We definitely need 2x2s for the waxing services. And then actually, I think I'm just gonna get out a chunk here. Those are gonna be for the brow waxes. Then I need 4x4s for the underarm wax to prep and to clean up. And then we also need gloves. And then I also need sticks. I just keep them all in these containers right here. The blue stick is actually a stirring stick. These are the different sticks right here. So I have like body sticks, which I do have more of. I just haven't refilled from the leg wax. And then I have like these little sticks right here for lip waxes. And then I have these guys that are for brow waxes. I don't need that many for brow waxes, but I like to be overly prepared. I do need body wax sticks for the underarms. So then let's turn this on. So we turn all of this up all the way. And then once it's all melted completely, then I'll have to turn it back to its original temperature. So probably like right about here, and then probably here on this one too. And then it should be at like the right consistency. But of course you always want to test your wax before you put it on people because you never want to burn people. Like I'd rather burn myself than other people. So that is pretty much it as far as like how I prep for a waxing appointment at least. And then I'll check back on them here soon, just so I can turn them back to the temperature they need to be. Oh, I need tweezers. I need the tweezers. I don't usually trim this person's brows or anything, so I won't need scissors. Like she just kind of likes to take off the excess hair. So I just have two different tweezers that I like using, and they're both from Tweezerman. So I have slanted ones, and then I also have pointed ones too. And then I need spoolies. I thought I was done, guys. Just kidding. Okay, I keep other things in here for like waxing stuff, and then all of it has to be labeled legally. So I'm gonna get out a spoolie here. Okay, really quickly, I kind of want to look at my calendar to see how close all my appointments are today. Okay, so the underarm and brows, it should be only 45 minutes, because like 15 for brows and then like a half hour for underarm. Okay, so then there's basically like a 2-hour gap. Like, so if I finish around 10, like rearranging the room and getting things like all set up again, I don't have the bridal preview until noon. So yeah, there's a little bit of a gap there, but that's fine. Like, it'll give me time to eat. I'll probably then have an hour and a half in between the bridal preview and then the massage. So then I'll have to make all my towels and get that ready. But no, I thought that it would be better for me to do a day in the life though in here, where I'm not having to like get myself ready, going out to jobs. Like it's kind of a lot when I'm physically having to transport like cameras and lights and everything, and simultaneously trying to film. So this is like a lot more of a chill like kind of atmosphere. Headed into a really busy weekend. I have a wedding on Friday, which is tomorrow, and then I have one on Saturday, and then I have one on Sunday. Hopefully I get a break here sometime soon, but I don't know when I will, to be totally honest. Like I pretty much booked myself, I don't know, because it just keeps going, guys. Like, I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but it's fine. So until then though, I'm going to work on uploading some of this camera footage to my laptop because I'm gonna need to clear space out for today. Get myself dressed and like looking somewhat presentable. It's been about a half hour, so I wanna go check on the wax. Okay, yeah, so I can still tell that like this one's running a little bit too much. It's definitely too hot right now because there's not a lot of wax in there. Yeah, we'll cool it down just a tad. But it is completely melted now at least, so I'm gonna leave that in there. And then this one I think should be okay. Let me take a stick real quick. Yeah, this one's perfect. Okay, so now I gotta go actually grab some skincare stuff to do my own skincare this morning because I haven't done it yet. So I'm just gonna borrow some things out of my back bar. That is kind of one of the nice things about having a full studio in your house, is that like you can kind of use the products hygienically at least. I'm actually just using up the Dermalogica stuff that I have right now from school because I don't normally use them on people. I've been doing model calls for facials just to get content, and then also to practice like dermaplaning and stuff because I did get dermaplane certified. So in order to practice that, I wanted to do services for free or for like a heavily discounted price. And with that being said, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't using like my expensive products. So I just wanted to use products that I already had in my student kit. So I've been using the Dermalogica ones. Keeping up on skincare is the best thing ever. Oh, I forgot to tap my nose ring. Like it really does improve. Like I have the best skin that I have ever had in my whole entire life. And it's all due to just like taking care of my skin. Like, do you see? There's like no pimples. And if I do break out, then it's like very small and it goes away within like a day. I'm also hurrying because my dog is very persistent and she keeps clawing at the door to get let in because I let her out already. Anyways, that is what my skin looks like. So I still have about 45 minutes before my client shows up. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually meditate outside for a minute because it is so pretty. Look at how pretty it is. Although I don't know if my dogs are gonna let me. I don't think I'm getting much meditation done because my dog's literally bothering me. You're just trying to occupy all my attention, aren't you? What are you doing, Mr. Dexter? Mr. Dexter. Okay, literally got about 10 minutes of meditation out there until my dogs were like, I'm over it. The sun is shining in so harshly right now. I don't know what to do about this. So I'm just gonna do a really simple look. I have not even been wearing foundation, guys. Like my skin's been doing so well that I really haven't been wearing anything. So I've just been putting some brow gel in my brows. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3. And then I've only been doing some bronzer. So I've been using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. And this is in the shade Tan Deep. And then I've been using the Cover FX bronzer drops in the shade Sunkissed. And it's just like a more cool tone bronzer. Kind of just do like this dotting thing. Then I just take the bronzer drops and then I'll go right in between the other dots. Then I'm going to take a brush, which I've clearly used for bronzer. And then all I do is like combine them together. Yeah, you would think as like a professional makeup artist that I would have like a better system for this, but I really don't. Like on my own face, I do not care. And then right now I've actually been using a Cover FX powder. It's in the shade T2 as a bronzer because it's a little bit too dark for like actual face makeup. And yesterday I think I went a little bit heavy handed with it, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go a little bit lighter this time. And then we're just gonna go in with some blush. Cover FX blush in the shade Mojave Mauve. I need to clean this thing, but it's just like a really nice peachy pink kind of tone, but it has a matte color right here and a shimmer color right here. So I go in with the matte shade first. And I usually like to take it almost all the way up underneath my eye. And then I'm taking the little shimmer shade on the very tip of it. And then I'm just gonna brush it on my cheekbones. And then that's gonna be the highlighter. And for concealer, I'm going in with the Dermatology Luminous Eye Corrector, SPF 41. This is just like a peachy, like pink sort of shade, but it comes out of this little eye tip thing. And then I'm just gonna put 2 little dots right there. And sometimes I do this before powder and sometimes I do this after. It kind of just depends. All I'm doing next is just taking a little powder. I depotted mine because there wasn't much left in it, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Yeah, I just do so much more minimal makeup than I used to. I've looked back at my Facebook profile pictures when I used to work at MAC and Ulta, and I'm just like, oh my god, I use so much makeup. Okay, I'm just gonna set myself. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Hyaluronic Acid spray. This one's the All Nighter spray, but it has hydrating properties with a hyaluronic acid, and it also has watermelon fruit extract, which means that it smells like watermelon, so it kind of is like nice and summery. That's what the makeup looks like. So yeah, it's just like really simple though. It just makes it look like I'm put together somewhat, but I don't have like a full face of makeup on. Okay, I totally forgot that I still needed wax strips. I just like got out these like really tiny brow strips for the brow wax, and then I wanted to go ahead and test out the wax on myself, and I'll kind of show you guys how that's done. The really important thing is not to double dip. So what we're gonna do is just take a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna pull it at a 45 degrees angle on me, and that is actually a good temperature. I'm gonna take a little strip, and then all I'm gonna do is just pull it off like I normally would, and then that's it. With the hard wax, I'm gonna take another stick. And then I think this should be like a pretty good consistency right now. Yeah, like it shouldn't like drip very easily if you're doing it. So I'm gonna go right here. Okay, so it is like a little bit toasty still. So I am gonna turn it down just a tad. It's not enough to like burn me or anything, but it is like definitely a little bit hotter. I'm gonna wait for that to dry. There we go. So anyways, that would be how you test wax. That's also why you want to test it on yourself and not on clients. So yeah, I'm gonna have that cool down just a little bit. That's about it. So I'm just gonna wait till my client gets here. Okay guys, don't hate me, but I didn't end up filming anything. Okay, and this is solely because my client didn't have a tank top or anything underneath, so she was like in her bra the entire time. And I obviously want to respect people's privacy, so I didn't film it. We're gonna get ourselves cleaned up here. Let me tell you that I got the perfect temperature on both the waxes. I think I got it to like a pretty good point, and like the soft wax and the hard wax both did amazing. I finished underarm waxing in like 15 minutes. I also did her brows in like 10 minutes or so, which is like really quick for me too, because the wax got everything off and I didn't have to do a lot of tweezing and cleaning up or anything. Gotta plug my Bluetooth in because I totally forgot that it was dying yesterday, and then I forgot to charge it overnight and it was like low battery. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay guys, I'm done rearranging things. So I have about 2 hours before my next client comes. They come at noon and it is 10 o'clock right now. I'm going to go ahead and take a little lunch break. I think I'm gonna make myself a sandwich. Also, I had to get an energy drink. Love my Alani's. This is the Breezeberry one. I'm actually kind of excited that my last appointment is a massage appointment because that means I don't have to energetically talk to anybody for a long amount of time. Like, I'm glad that there's not like this waxing and then like 2 bridal previews where I have to talk to people constantly because like your girl cannot do that for that long. Yeah, we got some sourdough here, got some Colby Jack cheese, Hillshire Farms chicken. We're gonna make ourselves a little sandwich. I also did want to mention that in case none of you know this exists, 5 years ago, my friend turned me on to this mayo must. It's basically mayonnaise and mustard combined, and I normally put mayonnaise and mustard on my sandwiches. So it's like a godsend for me, and I'm kind of sad I don't have chips because usually I put like chips to have like a crunch factor in there. And that would be like my ideal perfect sandwich. And we are done. Sandwich completed. I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna edit some videos. Okay, so I totally have to get my ass in gear because I sat around for way too long and didn't edit any videos. I took some time to kind of like recoup for a minute. Now I gotta get ready for my bridal preview, but I am gonna wet my towels first so they're ready to go for the massage that I have after because I have a lot of towels I have to make. I'm gonna make 10 altogether. I always like to have extra towels just in case. So I'm gonna make the towels really quickly. While I'm getting my towels wet here, I just wanted to go over what exactly I was doing to like get myself so distracted. I was actually in a conversation with my old instructor for my esthetician schooling. Like we still stay in contact with each other. She's actually looking to incorporate the same line that I'm incorporating inside of my studio. And so we're basically just like going back and forth about like the different treatments and stuff. And she's learning the brand, I'm learning the brand, so we're kind of like learning together in a way. I use Circadia in case anybody's wondering, but I also have some Skin Script enzymes in there too, and then a little bit of Image skincare too. I like their Vital C line. And then I had to respond to 2 different emails that I hadn't had a chance to get back to yet that came in yesterday. One of them was like confirming timelines, which I need to catch up on making the timelines for some of my brides. I feel like I'm out of breath and I don't know why. Okay, let me put these in the towel warmer. Sorry, you can't see because the steamer's in the way here. Get the towels in there. Towels and towel warmer. I'm not sure what happened, but I did have a blue UV light that came on the inside of that. And like for some reason it hasn't been popping on. So I don't know. It's like super weird. I mean, they're obviously clean and everything, but the UV like sanitizes it. It stopped coming on after like the 5th time of me using it. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Let me go ahead and get everything set up for the bridal preview. Okay, gotta get my dogs in their kennels, and then I think we're like pretty much all set up. We're a little bit scrunched over here because I had to shove everything over here in order to make my bag fit. But yeah, so we have makeup case, obviously, and then all of the stuff right here. And then the only thing I need to grab is eye patches because I don't have that quite yet. But everything else is good. That's what we got going on. Got to turn on the big light here with all the beautiful lighting that my electrician husband installed in here. So I am really glad that I actually checked which package that I did for her because she actually wanted the upgraded skin prep and I think she's here. So let me stop filming. But yeah, it's a sheet mask and then the eye gels. Okay, guys, that bridal preview went so freaking good. Oh my goodness, like I am dying. It did take the full like 2 hours, which I technically wasn't expecting it to take, but yeah, I am overall really happy with the way that it turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually get my table in there and like get set up because my client comes at 3, so I have like an hour to get myself set up. I think I'm gonna quickly take a picture of like everything that I have on my station because I don't have time to fill out a consultation sheet. This is the only problem with me having different services now is that I can't just like reset my makeup kit and be okay. Like I have to actually flip myself, get a table set up and the whole thing. So that's the only thing, but we're doing good. We're fine. We're fine. And I'm not even gonna bother sanitizing any of these palettes. I'm just gonna do it after I'm done. It's one less thing for me to worry about. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything. Okay. I am really glad that I did the towels in advance because like I don't think I would have had time to like wet all those. in between, so I'm really glad that I thought about doing that. Just need to get this cleaned up. All right, let's drag this to the room again. And then I gotta get all these back in here. Okay. This is seriously all my life is anymore. It's just like rearranging this room. Then I gotta undo this guy again. Okay, that was a little bit of a tight squeeze. I might just put the steamer in the other room because I'm not gonna need it. Also, this is the room. The light's probably gonna get a little funky and adjust here, but yeah, this is my calming little spa room. My makeup looks like a mess. Oh my goodness. I was stressing out earlier, and so I was like picking at this one breakout that I had. Like, my husband's so nice, he's doing the laundry. Oh, he's in the dark now. Oh, there he is. Sneak attack. I'm actually done with my massage appointment. And it went really well. I'm gonna actually be prepping for a wedding tomorrow. I gotta switch out camera batteries because I did not realize that this one was kind of low. Okay, sorry. I have not drank water like all today. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually recorded me doing wedding prep in this setting because I moved my vanity into my master bedroom instead of having it in my beauty space just so I could have room for esthetician stuff. And yeah, like I don't really think that I've actually done anything here. So let me move everything. I don't know why I have some of this stuff right here. I just realized how behind I am on accounting, and I'm going to be super behind because I have 3 weddings. So luckily it is Labor Day weekend. So Monday I have completely off, which means I'm going to get myself all cut up, and probably I'm going to be doing accounting for like half the day at least because it's a lot. But anyways, I'm just spraying everything off with alcohol. I just got done with that. And then I need to refill some alcohol bottles. Then I just am cleaning off the tops of all the foundation bottles because they get super messy. All these bottles are from the Artist Kit Company, and like Van has like very specific rules about how you dispense them out. Like you're supposed to go like straight up, but I always tilt mine like whenever I'm in a rush. I just like everything to look like neat and organized. I know it is not going to stay like that. I don't do this after every single person, but if I'm going into a wedding at least, I want to have my kit looking okay. And then I'm going to be refilling my lipstick palettes because there's one color in particular that is completely empty. It is this one right here. And unfortunately, it's actually a discontinued color. Between me having my soft wax discontinued and then also having my favorite color from Sephora discontinued, I don't know what we're doing here. Like, this has literally been like a lipstick of mine that I've repurchased multiple different times now. And if I knew that it was not going to be here any longer, I definitely would have stocked up on it because they were only like $8 or like $10. It was between $8 and $10, but it is these like lipstick library colors, and this is the one in shade number 3, which is We. And like I literally only have this much left, and then whatever is like below here in the tube, that's all that I have, and it's my favorite color. I need to go online and like see if like Temptalia has a dupe for it because it's this one that I love. Like it's called Love Love, which is kind of funny, but it's number 7 and then number 3, which is in We. And those are the 2 colors that I've repurchased for the last like 4 years of me being a makeup artist. And I've restocked them multiple different times and I cannot find them anymore, and it saddens me. So if you guys have a dupe for it, or if you guys know of a color that's like similar to it, then let me know. Okay, let me grab actually my pizza really quickly because I definitely want to eat something, and then I will touch base with you guys after that, after I eat, because I'm like starving. Then I'll do the touch-up kit prep because that's something that I need to do for tomorrow's wedding. Okay, I am finally done with kit prepping. I'm really excited about this. So I think that's it for the video. I know this was a little bit different, but I'm trying to incorporate more esthetician content and makeup artist content into the vlogs here, and hopefully I'll be able to vlog a little bit more for you guys. I think it just kind of depends on how popular these videos are. I know that people originally followed me for my makeup artist content, but hopefully you guys are liking the esthetician content too. If you guys stayed all the way till the end, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, as well as also subscribing down to my channel if you guys have not already. And as always, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. All right, bye.